Hello guys, I am back from another review and today we're talking about a brand new series called What If Deku Was in a Quirk Marriage. So, I'm really sorry for you guys that I didn't make a video because, well, I was doing a New Year's Eve party and I hope that you had like a great New Year's Eve party as well or just like celebrated the new year. And I hope that this year that COVID is finally going to be over. So, yeah, let's talk about the story. So, in this what if, judging by the thumbnail, Izuku is going to be married to Todoroki, specifically Femme Todoroki. And by the way, guys, Izuku's quirk is going to be like a triple quirk. Izuku has three quirks. One is basically like Hawks' quirk because Izuku is going to be the son of Hawks. The second quirk that he has is basically from like his mother being Inko. Inko has like two quirks. One of them is metal manipulation and the other one is basically lightning manipulation. So yeah. So Hawks and Endeavor has been working together as Endeavor says, well, do you have like a son? And does he have a really powerful quirk, Hawks? As he says, yeah, he's currently um 2 years old right now. As Endeavor says, oh really? My daughter is about 2 years old right now as well. So, do you want to have a quirk marriage? As he says, interesting. Yeah, sure, Endeavor. As Endeavor says, great. So, do you want our children to meet up soon? Maybe when it's about four when they become four. So yeah. A few years have gone by as Izuku has gone to the quirk doctor as the quirk doctor says, well, Hawks, it seems that his quirk seems to be like a mix of your quirk and your wife's quirk. He's able to create basically lightning. He's also have the ability to basically manipulate metal to the point that is able to he's able to mold it like clay, and he's able to create metal wings. As Hawk says, really? As he says, yeah. And if anybody tries to burn his wings, for example Endeavor can't break his wings because, well, it's made of metal. So yeah. As Hawk says, that's amazing. So yeah, when they get home, Endeavor's there at his front door. As Endeavor says, oh, so you're finally here. As he says, yeah. So meet my little girl, young Izuku, I believe that's her name. As Izuku's basically hiding in the back. As he says, Papa? Who is this? As Hawk says, oh, this is your my friend. As Endeavor brings out Todoroki, which she is basically all bruised, including her eye. She still gets the eye from her mother because, well, her mother still is gone crazy and almost burned her face with the hot water. So yeah, she basically walks up to Izuku as she says, I'm no way not gonna talk to you, in a really angrily voice. As she pushes Izuku away, as Endeavor says, Shoka, sorry, I actually watched a video about what if Deku was in a quirk marriage. I can't remember the YouTuber's name, but she says, Endeavor says, Todoroki, why did you do that? As she says, whatever, old man. As she starts moving away and starts going to the living room. As um Hawks brings back like Izuku and puts him back on his feet. As he says, Endeavor, why did your daughter did that? As she said, as Endeavor says, oh, don't worry about Todoroki. Um, just let Izuku and her like play a little bit. Then they will become great friends. As he says, oh, okay. As Inko comes out as she says, oh, honey. As Hawk says, oh, hi, Inko. This is my friend, Endeavor. As she basically scrambles as she says, you're the number two hero. Oh yeah, I'm going to be making food soon. Maybe you want to have like tea? As Endeavor says, whoa, you should like behave. Don't worry. As she says, oh, all right. I'll make tea for both of you. As um Hawk says, I really need to get some tea. Feels so tiring doing all that hero work. As um Endeavor says, yeah, guess I'll drink some tea. As Endeavor tells Todoroki, Shota, if you if you don't want to play with Izuku and if you don't want to marry him, well, I will punish you severely. Got that, brat? As she says, yes, father. So yeah, a few years have gone by as Izuku, he basically acts similar to like he basically acts all like lazy and shit, but when something interests him, he basically goes all serious and shit. So most of the time, he basically sucks on like any type of candy that he can find. Like for example, bubblegum, like lollipops, like what's that called? What's that called? Like those whatever they're called. They're basically like whatever. And Shoka, she's the basically like doesn't really care for Izuku because well, she thinks that all men are horrible because well, Endeavor being the worst dad ever. So yeah. So a few years have gone by as Izuku is basically in the same school as Ida and Momo. So yeah, he even goes to like meets up with like Monoma most of the time, which Monoma is actually a good friend with Izuku, believing that he is the only person that actually cares about Hero Society itself. So yeah, Monoma is basically like a basically Izuku's best friend, unlike Bakugo, which Bakugo is basically like a bastard in this one. So yeah. So yeah. So when it's the end of the school year, the teacher says, "All right, all of you, we're going to be preparing for like the preparing for like your last day of class. So I want you to write down all of these things in like this um paper." As he throws all the like the paper up in the sky, as he says, "Oh, I'm just kidding. I know that all of you want to become heroes." As everybody starts using their quirks, including Yayorozu and Ida. But Izuku, Monoma, and Shoto says to each other, why do we even want to like use our quirks? And besides, we might wreck the like whole school. Actually, Izuku doesn't say it out loud, except for like the part like burning down the whole school and shit. As everybody says to Izuku, "Wow, you're quite a buzzkill, Izuku." Izuku says, "Well, I'm just telling facts, guys." As Shoka tells to herself, annoying. So yeah, Izuku after that whole thing, Izuku starts going off to like back home to prepare for like the entrance exam for UA. Shoka basically is like going with Izuku because well, her house is basically right next to like Izuku. As Izuku says, so show um um Todoroki, as she says, what is it? As Izuku says, we're married, right? So maybe we should like stick together. As she says, I'm no way not gonna talk with you, you bastard. As Izuku says, bastard? Why would you ever say that? I'm not really a bad person. As she says, you're lying. You're just like my father. You only care about this becoming the number one hero, right? Izuku says, I mean, I really want to become the number one hero, but I don't want to be like a bad person and anything. As she says, whatever. I'll be going back home. Bye. Besides, we are not together. Even though my father like want me to like make you like make me pregnant and give him like a really powerful grandchild, but I would never ever give myself to you, you damn disgusting asshole. As she starts leaving back home, as Izuku says to himself, yeesh. Oh, I heard that Endeavor is like a bad person, but I didn't know that he was that bad. Oh well. Guess I'll be preparing for like the entrance exam. So, a few weeks have gone by. As is the entrance exam, everybody is basically can't wait to like go there and basically become heroes. So, when it's like the entrance exam, Izuku is basically getting ready as he um President Mike says, "All right, everybody, we're going to be starting off with like the written exam. Then after that, we're gonna do the entrance exam. I meant the practical exam. So, everybody, you better prepare for that." So, um, a few the after Izuku did the entry, I meant the like written exam because well, Izuku is completely like smart in this one. So yeah, so the next thing is the basically like the practical exam where everybody is basically listening on to like President Mike, which Izuku is basically listening while basically writing on his notebook while Ida's right next to him. As Ida says, Izuku, are you even listening? As Izuku says, yeah, I'm just basically like um writing down everything. As he says, huh, alright. So when Izuku starts getting ready, um sh- um um Shot Shoto is basically right next to Izuku. As she says, annoying. As President Mike says 3, 2, 1, go, Izuku starts driving off. As you know, Izuku's power is pretty OP in this situation because well, all of the robots are made of metal, so Izuku basically crushes everything, and Izuku has the ability to basically like make anything out of lightning and metal. So Izuku basically creates a magic like basically like a lightning wolf, a red lightning wolf, as it starts crushing through everything. So after that whole thing, Izuku starts going up into the sky, using his wings and starts surveying the area. As Izuku sees the zero pointer getting ready to crush Todoroki, Izuku says, "No, I won't let you die. I don't want to let my fiance die here." Izuku starts charging, and as Izuku basically catches her, as she says, "What the?" As Izuku basically carries her like bridal style. I meant bridal style. As she says, "Hey, get off of me!" As Izuku said, "You know I just saved you." As she says, I mean just let me go back to the ground." As Izuku lets her back down, Izuku says, "This is going to be easy." As she says, "What do you mean by that?" Izuku says, "Watch this." As Izuku basically creates like a lightning bolt, as he basically like how Zeus in like Hercules like creates his lightning and just throws it. Izuku just does that and basically throws it at the zero pointer as it slices through him easily, electrocuting him and turning him into just molten like metal. So after that, Izuku goes home. So yeah. So I hope you liked the video. Comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.